Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. So we are reading out of the first Maccabees book. We're on chapter 10 right now. So whoever watching this, feel free to join in. If you don't have the Cepher with you, I would say you could download it in the App Store, or if you have a Bible, KJV version.
With the Apocrypha.
With the Apocrypha, or just get the Apocrypha in itself. But this is the book. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just reading out of...
I can't even see.
What? Reading out of First Maccabees. And I got to tell y'all, we would like to start over, but we too deep into this right now. So I would say if you are watching this video, we can just keep going. Because I want them to be like, all right, man, we gotta get into this. But long story short, we're in the Maccabees, the first Maccabees, where this is dealing with Alexander the Great, and this is dealing with Israel, not the land, the people.
Jacob,
the house of Jacob. But this is also dealing with another king, I believe, Demetrius, who, from what we're reading, brother is offering everything in his whole country, in his whole kitchen. And right now, the people ain't trying to hear that. So we can go ahead and get back into this.
and we're going to read the Torah, but we also going to put our, not adding to or taking from.
No. We just giving out, it's like we giving our reaction to what we
reacting to, like, how it would be in today's time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we was at verse...
Oh, yeah, they wasn't trying to hear it.
Yeah, so that would have been...
46.
46, okay. Now, when Jonathan and the people heard these words, they gave no credit unto them, nor received them, because they remembered the great evil that he had done in Yasharel, for he had afflicted them very sore. So this was King Demetrius was offering countries, no taxes, money out of his own account.
Priesthood. Brother said he'll pay 15,000 shekels every year
of silver
out of his own account.
Every year.
Just as long as Israel
join forces
with them against Alexander the Great. And it's like, brother, you offering too much. Mm-hmm. So as you heard,
forget what you did.
Yeah, like, bro, you imprison my people, and then you talking about you finna put them on parole, set them free. Come on, bro. Yeah. And then, long story short, it's like, all right, how much of that you gonna take back?
Right.
If we do go to war with you and win.
Exactly. So people like to be what they call
Indian giving. Yeah. So they wasn't trying to hear that.
No. You fooled me once.
Never again. No. 47.
But with Alexander, they were well pleased because he was the first that entreated the true peace with them, and they were confederate with him always. Then gathered King Alexander great forces and camped about against Demetrius. And after the two kings had joined battle, Demetrius' host fled, but Alexander followed after him and prevailed against them. And he continued the battle very sore until the sun went down, and that day was Demetrius slain.
Bro.
So you died. You weren't even gonna. You was gonna follow through with that, right?
How you gonna pay? How you gonna make a payment and you dead, bro? You can't. You can't make a payment. Sorry.
He wrote a check. He couldn't cash.
No, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
51. Afterward, Alexander sent ambassadors to Ptolemy, king of Mitzrayim, which is Egypt, with a message to this effect: Forasmuch as I am come again to my realm, and am set in the throne of my progenitors, and have gotten the dominion and overthrown Demetrius, and recovered our country. For after I had joined battle with him, both he and his host was discomfited by us, so that we sit in the throne of his kingdom. Now therefore, let us make a league of amity together, and give me now your daughter to be my woman, and I will be your son-in-law, and will give both you and her as according to your dignity. Then Ptolemy the king gave answer, saying, Happy be the day wherein you did return into the land of your fathers, and sat in the throne of their kingdom. And now will I do to you as you have written. Meet me therefore at a coast, that we may see one another. For I will marry my daughter to you according to your desire. So Ptolemy went out of Mitzrayim with his daughter Cleopatra, and they came unto Acco in the 162nd year.
So y'all heard the name, right? Cleopatra. I'm talking about Alexander.
Cleopatra.
The Cleopatra. She in the Bible. Don't get it twisted. And if y'all don't believe me,
do your research.
Do your research.
Read it for yourself.
Read it. It's some good stuff. All I gotta tell you is, from Genesis all the way to the first Maccabees, it's been nothing but like banger after banger. It don't stop.
I'm telling you.
And I know y'all if y'all watching this video, if y'all in the comments, please, if you understand what it's like to read this book, not reading it in a way just to like, saved, sanctified, and Holy Ghost filled. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actually reading it for like the story.
Yeah.
And the history behind it is some.
Because this is a true history, but we got to read it for ourselves.
This is a banger history.
You read it for yourself.
It hit different.
It hit different.
It hit different. Does. So, yeah, like I said, as you heard, Alexander's in here, Cleopatra's in here.
Caesar, all that.
It ain't just the library you need to go to and find out. No, you need
straight to the source.
Go get you one of these. Go on
Amazon. Come up here and get one of these.
Amazon, Etsy, but get you one of these and read, man. This is some good stuff. So now we meeting Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't think we was gonna meet her. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a lash coming out. All right.
And she's not our answer.
No. We don't do all that.
Claim that. But anyway, 58. Where King Alexander meeting him, he gave unto him his daughter Cleopatra, and celebrated her marriage at Acco with great glory, as the manner of kings is. Now King Alexander had written unto Jonathan that he should come and meet him, who thereupon went honorably to Acco, where he met the two kings, and gave them and their friends silver and gold, and many presents, and found favor in their sight. So he big balling.
So Jonathan pulled up, was like, hey, yo, I ain't got no smoke, just like,
you invited me, I'm bringing something.
Hey,
he
man,
ain't come empty handed.
I want to show some I want to show respect. Gold and silver. You want the grills? I got you.
No, he ain't talking about no grills.
He probably was like, yo, put it around your neck, man. I see you. I heard about the marriage, Iced out, right? Iced out.
61. At that time, certain pestilent fellows of Yasharel, men of a wicked life, assembled themselves against him to accuse him, but the king would not hear them.
All right.
Yeah, more than that, the king commanded to take off his garments and clothe him in purple.
They did so. Drip you out.
So they talking about this for Jonathan.
Because they was trying, like, haters in your own family.
Yeah, be your own people.
But Alexander was like, nah, bro, he pulled up.
I ain't trying to hear.
He pulled up with the ice on him, with the gold. And he was well, like, he had the bag on him. So, I'm going to show love to him. I know you got haters, but I ain't finna hear that. Put this purple on right here. Drip you out, man. Because he represent royalty.
That's right.
So, drip you out, man. He going to be looking flossy with it.
Exactly. 63. And he made him sit by himself, and said unto his princes, go with him into the midst of the city, and make proclamation that no man complains against him of any matter, and that no man trouble him for any manner of cause. Like Alexander said, this is my boy.
This is my ace.
Don't touch him.
Yo.
I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about him.
You got a problem with him. You dealing with me. And you don't want that. You saw what we did to Demetrius. You want that? Sit down and shut up.
Yeah.
If you say something bad about him, we're going to have to run the ones.
We're going to have to run the hands.
We have to run it.
64. Now when his accusers saw that he was honored according to the proclamation and clothed in purple, they fled all away.
See, haters.
So the king honored him and wrote him among his chief friends and made him an Aleph. Hebrew word for Aleph is
hold on now.
Chief.
Right. But it says here in my version, they made him a duke. Oh, so he was top dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aleph. and partaker of his dominion.
Oh.
So you had over your section.
You the big dunzel over
big
there.
dunzel
Over there, though.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted now.
Yeah.
You the big dunzel over there.
That's why I said over his dominion.
Yeah.